Hello guys, today I'm here with totally different video than usual. I was thinking quite a while about it and I decided I've got to do it because it might be important for some of you, it might be important for those of you who want to learn tarot or for the tarot readers alike as well. I'm going to talk about tarot cards or oracle cards decks which I recently bought. So some of you know that I had my first channel 5 years ago on YouTube and I was doing tarot reading. Then I've decided to stop that and I deleted the channel after some time because obviously I didn't post on it, and I started a new one right now. So I had my old tarot decks which I use, which I'll just show you. For example, some of them are independent decks. We got a Mystic Moon Oracles, amazing ones. I got Celtic Tarot deck here and bought about 5-6 years ago. That one hadn't got any special box or anything. That one had a beautiful box which is already broken anyway, so I'm not going to show it. Expensive. That time those two decks cost me about £30 each, or more than that. I don't remember exactly. I think that one was £30 5 years ago, guys. But what I am trying to say, I want to show you where you can buy the tarot decks. The same quality, with this obviously the same tarot decks, but much cheaper than the places which we usually know, like Amazon, eBay. I don't know where else you're buying it. It depends on the country as well. But yeah, so these are those two which I bought 5 years ago. I still use them, they're amazing, but that was the price 5 years ago. Now here it's a deck designed by me and my friend 5 years ago. Again, I was only able to print one copy of these cards. There is also no booklet or anything to it, but they don't need it. These are oracle cards anyway, because they were very expensive. It cost me about 40 something pounds to print one deck. Quite normal quality, you could say. It's nothing special about it. But it's my own, so I use it. It's designed entirely for the readings I do. Now, coming back to now, just want to show you what happened 5 years ago. The prices did not change in the terms of for the good deck, you could say, especially independent tarot decks. They are independent websites where you can buy, and they are beautiful, designed, by independent people, or the people who are not very known in the world of design or on the spiritual creators, and they are expensive. They are like £50 per deck. Now, I bought 3 decks on Amazon because I started a new channel. I want to have some new decks. Some old decks don't resonate with me anymore, and I just don't use them. So I bought the Celtic Magic just recently. I bought the Sufi Tarot, and I bought the Light Sea Tarot. Now, I thought it was a good price. They were all about £20, 18 something, 19 something, and I think 18 something. That was the cost of it. And as you see, this have a nice box. It has a booklet. It has cards, of course. They're not any, extra whatever, but they're good print and good quality cards. But the same paper would say the deck which I designed 5 years ago, and they will probably worn out in the same amount of time if you use it quite a lot. So yeah, there is a booklet talking about history. This is Celtic Magic Tarot, so it has a lot of information about Celts, and useful for people who like to know it, of course. £18 something. We got Sufi Tarot. Nice box as well. Nice booklet. Good font, you can read it. Very good quality cards. I bought it on actually sort of promo sale on Amazon, so it cost about £18 something too. I think it's more expensive now, but I didn't look. And then I have the Light Sea Tarot, which I also bought on Amazon. This one's got very simple box. Just a paper. It's got the booklet, but look at the font, guys. You know, I need magnification most of the time to look at it. I can't quickly read it out if I want it. I don't use booklets anymore, obviously. After all these years, I don't really much use booklets in terms of tarot. The quality is okay, but again, there are thin cards, so they were worn out too. Gloss print. Now, I was looking to buy it, different ones, of course, and then I was like, I can't probably afford it, all of it. That's why I had 3 of them. One is just is actually my birthday gift, so I was giving money entirely with the purpose to buy this deck. Now, I don't usually shop in any big, places like Amazon or eBay. That's very rarely I do it. And especially for the tarot cards, I wouldn't even think about it. The time changed since 5 years ago. And I just have a chance to look at Temu, which people use it for different purposes. I know that. And I wrote the tarot there, and I just look at it, and it was a immense list of decks they have in. Have a look, guys. This is just a time. Not all of them, I bought it from them. So there you go. Each of this tarot deck I bought from Temu cost about £2 something. 2.38. One of them was even below £1. I don't remember which one, but usually they're between £2 and £3. Now I will show you what's the quality of it. Is there a big difference? There are decks which, for example, Romantic Tarot, I wanted to buy it. And I look at somewhere, I don't remember where it was. And the cost of it was nearly £30. It cost me £2 something on Temu. Yes, they don't have booklets. I don't need them, to just saying, to be honest. I don't need them. The quality is exactly the same as the quality of the ones I bought it on Amazon or anywhere else. It's the same glossy paper, quite thin. Now, not all of them are the same as this one, but this one is a very good example of what I'm talking about in terms of quality and price here. I understand that people who design independent decks, they have a difficulty to print them for cheap, because I had the same one with my one. That's why I only had 1 copy, and I wouldn't print it myself to sell it, because I will have to take a lot of money, and I don't want to, because I don't think the printed cards like that are worth £50, to be honest. It's still just a paper for me. It's a helpful tool, but it's still a paper, so there we go. We got the Spirit Animal Oracle, another card which you can probably buy it maybe, when I was looking at it on Amazon, for around £10, £12. Again, I bought them for £2 something, so it is a big difference. Some of them is a big difference, some of them is not, but it is still 2 or 3 times difference than you buying it from somewhere else, and the quality is exactly the same. So I'm gonna open a couple of different ones to just show you how does it look like. So if that is something you want to do, you like tarot cards, you want to learn to read it and oracle cards, and you don't have so much money to buy expensive decks, just get yourself some from Temu. I got my first 5 or 6 decks, I think. I had it for free. I'll tell you how. When I went there and looked for them, I was obviously prompt to install the app, and it was saying if you install the app, it will give you £20 for free, and for your first shopping. So I said, okay then. I don't normally install any apps, and I don't like apps anyway. But there's another deck, the Harmony Tarot deck, very beautiful. I would have said the quality is amazing here. It does the job which I need. So yeah, I installed the app. I had the £20. I bought, says let me try it. It's going to be free. I don't lose anything. I'll just use this £20 and see whether they come, because some people says, oh, Temu doesn't dispatch their items. Well, you need to look where you buy from as well, same as in eBay anyway. If you buy from the seller who hasn't got a good comments or good, reviews up there, you're going to probably have a problem with it. But they give the money back if something is not right. Anyway, that's another deck, Mystic Red Rose Oracle. Another which is worth at least £20. I checked it, so I know what it does. And yeah, that's another very famous deck which is worth more than £20. And anywhere else than Temu, it's called a Mystical Tarot Cat's Tarot. And it's quite beautiful if you love cats. So you can see that. Again, £2 something for me. So yeah, so I tried that first one and I got them promptly. Yeah, you need to wait about 7 to 10 days for it, but I waited. They came, I had them for free. I was really happy because the quality was great. And that's all. Then I decided to order another one, They gave me some money back, they gave some coupons, they gave a lot of things, so I'm not going to get into it because I don't even know exactly what they give in with all the things, but definitely you have some offers if you did install the app and buy it. So we have a Hermit Tarot here. It came in a very simple box, but the print is exactly the same. I've seen the Hermit Tarot from other resources. I had them in hands as well, and it's exactly the same quality. I have a realization that most of this card is probably printed in the same place anyway. But yeah, from the time I did it, that was like 2 months ago, I already had about 20 something decks of tarot which I ordered from Temu, and they're all great. They all come in always. I had some money backs, I had some different offers, and I bought a couple of different things too. I'm not going to talk about it now because it's about the tarot here, but I did, and they also arrived, and they also all right. So obviously you need to understand, if you buy it something which it needs some material or something to be made, which costs money, and it costs £1, the quality is not going to be good. And that is not because of Temu, but that is because of everything like that. But talking about printed cards, that's all you needed. Quite good, cards. These are very simple. As I told you, bought them 5 years ago. One of my favorite. Simple paper. They start worning out slowly on the edges as well. It's not even been glossy, I think. But they're still doing the work, But then ask yourself a question. Is it worth you to pay £30, or you can pay £2 for it? Yes, you don't have a booklet. Yes, you might have a good box, but there you go. Buy on Temu some pouches. I don't know how much they cost. I didn't check, but buy yourself pouches. Store your tarot in pouches. That's what I do. And you can learn it to read it as well from many sources. I'm going to make a free course of how to read it intuitively, oracle and tarot card very soon, and you can download that one as well and learn it. And yeah, I think it's worthy, to be honest. That's what I want to say, because I was really amazed by it, thinking that I can't actually afford it to buy the expensive 22 or 23 decks of expensive tarot cards, because it's a fortune for me. And I just got what I wanted, and I'm happy, and probably I will do it again. So I left the link. There's an affiliate link in Temu as well. You can use affiliate program. I left the link below. That will help me to purchase another tarot cards. If you go in through my link, I will obviously have some money in for another decks as well, and maybe for something else to support my channel, and I'll be glad. So I'll leave that link in the description below, and you can use it if you of course like it. Thank you for watching.